Well, it's still Sunday, and I'm still talking. Went to church just now, and pastor's talking about the Ten Commandments and how he was basically saying that God wasn't doing it to just mess around, but God was doing it to give us beneficial habits, and everything in the Ten Commandments is for our benefit. It's not just to be mean or I'm going to come up with some law. There's laws about picking up dog waste, and it isn't because they want to punish dog owners, but they want to stop people from stepping in messes and making them a problem. There's stop signs, intersections. Those stop signs, they're not there because there is some fetish about I want to see people stopping. No, it's because intersections that are dangerous, they need to have people stop, and so we have a traffic flow. There's traffic laws. We didn't used to have the old left-hand turn arrow. Never had a left-hand turn arrow. And then when we had it, it was like, it's clear, I'm going, And so now it's though you only turn on when left-hand arrow. You don't ever turn unless it is on. And it's gotten real picky. What about space? I need some space. I need to have space. Well, I don't know how that works in a relationship. When you have a relationship with another person, I don't know why you'd need to have a lot of space. I think that if we feel as though we need space, then it'd be better to say, I need to have some private time with Jesus. I just need to take some time with Jesus. One of my favorite people in the whole world, when I call the message, they say, hey, I can't get to the phone. I'm probably doing something or having a moment with Jesus. But leave a message, and by the way, would you take a breath with me? And isn't that better? I just love that. I'm probably taking a moment with Jesus. So rather than pushing people out of our lives or making our circle smaller and smaller or becoming someone who is less approachable, less in relationship, we need to turn it around and be closer in relationship. We need to have that communication, that conversation. And if we can have the conversation with Jesus, if we can have the communication with the Lord, if we can read His Word, and if we can just stay together, stay with your family, stay close to your family, text, call, FaceTime, stay close to the people that you love as best you can. Sometimes it's not possible. I have older teens now, and I've got a boy that's going to be a man in just a few days, and he's going to be a man. I mean, he's a grown man right now. Sure, he's a couple months shy, but when I talk to him, he's a man. He doesn't. There's nothing I can really do to, I'm gonna take you over my knee. I'll show you. No, can't. There's nothing like that can happen. Never. I mean, no. He's making his own decisions. He might do homeschooling. He says. He doesn't like high school now, and he isn't going. And I'm getting a letter from the authorities, and I'm like, Micah, what are you doing? I don't know what to do with the guy, but like I say, he's a grown person, and because he's a child. Well, yeah, you can say that, and legally he certainly is a child, but in reality, he's a man. He's made his own choices now, and he's doing his own thing, and I'm doing what I can to be supportive and loving and kind, and trying to bring him in and redirect him. This Wednesday out at the church, they're going to have one of these movies about someone who is a detective, and it's almost like evidence that demands a verdict. So I'm looking forward to going to that. See, that'll be 6:30 this Wednesday. So I pray that you'll join me. If you want to come, give me a call. I'll tell you where it's going to be. Alrighty. Well, I just wanted to tell you that if you want to have some time with Jesus, then just say that. But pushing your family away, or pushing your friends away, or just ducking out, that's not really the way to go. I mean, you need to stay close to your family, stay close to your friends, stay close to Jesus, and stay in relationship, stay in communication, continue the conversation. And we may not like the way the conversation goes, we may not like the content of the conversation, we may not like certain things, but really, we need to depend upon Jesus and not upon others, depend upon his faithfulness and not upon the faithfulness of others. And people slip up, people make mistakes, and God's grace covers that. And that's when people make mistakes in our lives, let's do our best to let that be covered by God's grace, shall we? Alrighty, well, I'm going to go in and get some paperwork done here. You want to join me? We'll go on inside. I got some books here, and oh, help me, Lord. I got a lot of books. And let's see, I don't need that. This I guess I could bring in. And alrighty. Well, let's see if I can get this thing here. Alright, put this all together here. I rarely get a day to work on paperwork, so this is pretty exciting for me to be able to work on paperwork. And the thing is, we got paperwork to do, that's for sure. Okay, I think I got all the bags here. Got one more bag. Alright, let's wrap it up here. We got the keys, okay. Alrighty. Well, I'll talk to you soon. God bless you. Bye.